even someone as rich as Trump, who's now valued at over $5.1 billion, cannot delve out $500 million, which is what that judgment is up to, with ease. They don't have that kind of liquidity. But she's still going after Trump to try to get it. And now she spent how many years lecturing us on how no one is above the law? And it's a principle that's come back to bite her in the ass. So explain what's happening.
This is totally glorious. And thank you, Megan, for reaching out to me. It happens to be my book, Breaking the Law, just came out this week, where I spent a year investigating these cases against Trump. Each one of them was worse than I had anticipated in terms of the political persecution of Donald Trump. And it is superhuman that he survived it and won the election. And I call for a number of investigations, probably at least a dozen, and there will be more. So I got good news for you. This is the beginning. We are just getting started with the investigations. But Tish James was clearly the number one on the list who was open and blatant, saying the number one issue in this country is defeating Donald Trump. Nothing else matters. In the meantime, crime got worse in New York, and she's going after Trump for what was a victimless crime. There was no actual people who'd complained or banks in this civil case that Trump had done anything to them. She volunteered this to try to portray him as some sort of a criminal and use what I believe was clearly illicit means to do so, treating him like a criminal even though it was in civil court. But I'll address the thing you mentioned with the final judgment, where he's being asked to pay $460 million for a victimless crime. Again, there were no complaints against him. He didn't owe anyone a penny. To level this against anyone would have bankrupted any other president in history. As far as I know, Trump's $175 million bond that he had to put up is still out there. They still have $175 million of Donald Trump's money today, as far as we know, which is a total outrage. He's supposed to be leading the free world. He has all these distractions. Clearly, this was directed. And by the way, there's White House involvement as well. She was meeting at the Biden White House regularly during this time. Obviously, this was election interference, trying to rig the election via lawfare.